What up, y'all? Look at this. Got the little BassFinder box. So, this company reached out to me a few weeks ago, and they said, do an unboxing video on it. And I looked at the website. Honestly, it looked pretty cool. So, I went through with it. I got this box, and let's just say, I'm not disappointed. So, let's get right into this. So, currently, BassFinder has two options for a box. One is the Regional Elite Series, which is what I have here. That is a value of anywhere from $70 to $80, retailed at $40. And the Pro Series box, retailed at $30, with a value from $50. There are also two pretty neat features about this box, but I will get into at the end of the video. And you can see a sneak peek of them right here. Alright, let's get down opening this. So right at the top, we should have a little QR code, which is also on the side. That's going to be at the end of the video. And in here, we should have what's inside. So, you guys want to pause the video, take a look at that, go for it. So, first off, no particular order. We're going to start off just whatever we see in here. So, first off, got the Lunker Hunt Battle Beetle. Look at this guy. So, Lunker Hunt makes some pretty interesting topwater baits. And I believe this dives also because it's hard to see, but there's a lip on the bait. Lip at the very top of the bait right there. And this dives, I think, about 1.5 feet. So, this is pretty cool. All the little tips right here for it. And, yeah, this is pretty interesting. A topwater. They also have a spider, a prop frog, and a bunch of other things like that. It's just pretty crazy. It's like some baits that most companies wouldn't want to make. So, that's a pretty cool bait. Probably try that out. Next up, we got the Pro Series X-Zone Lures. We got an 11-inch blitz worm right here. Big Mondo worm for the summer. And these are all good for the summer. As you can see, it's topwater based for this month of August, which is pretty good. Gives you baits that you're only going to use this month, so you get to try them out. Next, we got Baby D-Bomb. I swear I've heard of these before. Little beaver bait, creature bait, whatever you want to call it. Little black and blue. It's got a lot of blue flake on it, so should be able, the bass should be able to see this a lot better. Next up, get this Hyper Plastics little Dart Pop topwater. And I bought one of these for striper, but I don't know if they work for freshwater as well. So we'll have to see on that. Tells you some stuff on the back for it. Pretty cool. Haven't really fished something like this. Gonna have to try that out. Next, we got a saber toad topwater frog. And I was looking at this before. It's got like a fat body on it. So it's more so not a length bait, but more of a diameter bait. So like the bass is gonna easily be able to get this inside of its mouth. Since it's just a small like round bait. Gonna engulf it pretty easily. So yeah, it's pretty cool. We got this Mac K Popper 70, which is pretty cool about this is, as you can see right here, it says it sits vertical. So when you're not doing anything with it, it's gonna move up like that. It's gonna look maybe a little more natural, like a tail sticking out from the water or something. I don't know exactly the design behind that. It also has a hunchback on it, which is pretty neat. So that's a little different. Nice. We have these little wide gap hooks right here. Which is interesting about these ones is very, very weird. Very, very weird design on the hook here. So if I open these up, we're going to see here. Look at that. Look at that curve on it. That is weird. Now I don't know if this is a stupid design or a genius design, because obviously I haven't fished it yet. But it looks pretty neat, and I think the design behind it might be pretty good, because you're gonna have this stick out, and I guess this is parallel to the V right there. The eye of the hook is parallel to the V. So however that works, it works, but I'll have to try it out. You know, and let me know, guys, if you want me to do a video where I tested all these baits, do like a slam or whatever. Next up, net bait, a couple tubes. Got 8 tubes, 4-inch. These are like a little candy color. So pretty sweet. don't have a lot of tubes, and tubes are very good for smallmouth. So if you live by smallmouth, perfect bait. And that is good because I do live in the Northeast. So next up, we got the Netbait Dagger Delta Craw. This is like a red orangish flake, and a craw here. Pretty interesting. This thing looks crazy. It's got a bunch of little appendages on it you can see sticking out right here. And finally, we have HR Baits 4-inch Alien Creature. Money 6 count. So these are like a pretty weird bait. These are crazy looking. So standard little creature bait, yeah, pretty good in my eyes. So this value came out to around $70, which is pretty good. Got about a $30 discount. So yeah, and just letting you guys know, if you use my code, which will pop up on the screen right here, you get 10% off all orders. So make sure you check these guys out. This is pretty decent box, honestly. One, I like, is a lot cheaper than a TV, and two, it has good value. It's like pretty much all of these baits I would actually use. There's not like some stupid bait that they try to like, you know, like, I'm trying to think of the word, like they try to like improvise or like try to make something new. That's like something you don't need. Like just change it a little bit. You don't need a whole change on it. Because even though the bass industry is changing, you still want something that works, obviously. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We're going to show you some of these features with the QR code on it too.
So probably my favorite feature of this box is the ability to scan this code right here. And what this code brings you to is the website, and it has a custom code for each box each month, and will tell you exactly what's in the box and how to fish it, where do I fish it, what water depth, anything. It tells you a bunch of stuff, and it even gives you the option to look at a video on how to fish it if just reading wasn't enough. So I like this also because you can see every single bait in the box. So if you don't want to buy it, you can figure out what's in it before. So that's the really neat thing that they did here. I really like this feature here. So the second unique feature that BassFinder has provided is the ability to fill out a custom survey, which I think is pretty neat because a lot of the times when you're getting a box, you're getting some stuff that you're not going to use and some stuff that might not work in your region. So it's good to know, be able to select which region you're in, Northeast, Midwest, South, whatever. And you can also figure out what kind of baits you would rather fish. Like say you want plastics, and then that will go along with whatever type of bait that they provide for this month.